and starting to take out all these players is actually very impressive.
Yeah, was that a church with like a massive organ in the background? Oh, okay, we're straight back into it. Forget about the church. These people only believe in themselves right now. Wow, and strong opening from Bose.
Oh,
and
yeah, very strong
flip. Down he goes.
I mean, it started pretty much in Jay's corner. The turnaround was very quick.
Oh wow, what a crowd! Oh wow. Oh, okay. This Bose is here to scrap. Very good backer from Jay though. And Bose is just what a shine out of shield. God, I love just seeing a good shine out of shield. Rounded everything. Perfect recipe for success. Very interesting.
Yeah, I think Bose has picked up on how Jay's been kind of just throwing moves out. Bose just kind of spacing around. He did say that stock, so good call out how he wanted to move.
Wow, and another call out from Bose. I gotta say, I love that his name is James Blunt Fan 73 because I think James Blunt makes very good music.
He's a fan. Something you have in common.
Which I guess is also somewhat reinventing the wheel because I haven't seen many James Blunt fans.
Yeah, that's the his signature of a creative person is celebrating his fandom towards James Blunt. Definitely seems unique.
Ooh, and wow, again, what a chase down from Bose. God, yeah, I think here it's just a classic case of punish game. Not even so the neutral, because I think the neutral is something really interesting in this matchup where I had a hard time for a long time. I had problems understanding it until I listened to Nikki talk about it, where he just talked about the matchup in ranges, where you have this range right now, which they're actually playing at, where Fox is a threat to Falco, but he's not forced to commit, or he's not forced to go for a mix-up. So this is the range that Fox wants to be at. And then you have the range where Fox is on top of Falco, where Falco's kind of boned, as we see right now.
Yeah.
And then further away, I guess Falco kind of has nothing to worry about, so he gets to set up shop and then properly ease his way into a more favorable position in neutral. But Bose kind of always just seems to be glued to his butt cheeks. And spanking him for not being attentive to neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I thought you meant his own butt cheeks.
No, okay. No,
to the ground on his, I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't even know how to help with your analogy. But okay, I got you. Yeah. He was all over him. I agree. Yeah, it did feel just I don't know, I just kind of felt like just Jay was throwing out moves and Bose was just playing at the correct ranges, as you were saying. He was putting himself where he was quite far away from the lasers, so he could use the platforms to close in on him or close in on Jay. And the punish game has been seeming stronger from Bose, as you were saying too.
Yeah,
I do agree.
A lot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ooh, does not fully commit for the shine. I think that's going to be death. Yes.
Ooh, it didn't seem like the roll he wanted. Okay, it didn't.
Ooh, and drops the edge guard. Very nice PC drop, actually, just for good measures.
Just for good measures.
Oh wow! And again, I like the attempt from Jay there because if you manage to actually hit a grounded Fox there, I think Falco gets a free opening from that. But Bose is unfortunately by a sliver manages to not land on stage.
Wow!
What a turn! That was fast
super quick.
Of the laser.
Yeah.
Oh, and again, short hops into the downer to land cancel and then get a punish out of it. God, Bose has all the little tricks in the matchup right now.
Yeah.
But Jay still trying his darndest to keep up.
Yeah. There's nothing tricking Bose, is what it feels like to me. Jay's trying to throw out these new options, but Bose perhaps has seen it all before. And the confidence in which he got that turnaround up tilt on the laser just kind of makes me have this feeling that Bose just has downloaded him. He has a confident view on what he wants to do.
Which I think is interesting because there wasn't even that much play going on, but I think Bose kind of has the starting level 1 things which he heavily looks out for, and then based off of that he adjusts the flow chart. against
Yeah,
without being facetious here, but like weaker players, like in the
yeah.
case of Jay.
Also means looking that way. Unfortunately for Jay.
Ooh, but 192% the Falco rightus. God, imposes.
Interesting. Would have thought he could do some lasers on the way back up. Strong shot by Bose.
Yeah, and he's probably
Jay's
looking
gonna
like
need
that right
some.
now.
He probably is, yeah. Yeah. Jay's gonna need to pull something out. Like, I don't think his punish game has been strong enough to like contend with Bose's. I don't think he's been like getting destroyed in the neutral. So I think it may just be one or two things that he needs to like tighten up to start taking games.
Yeah, I
We'll
think for
have
me
to
the
see.
biggest thing I see is Jay, in my opinion, is not doing he's not utilizing lasers to the fullest, I'd say.
Sure.
I feel like the range increments and stuff kind of become null and void if the Fox just moves around too well or is not, like, let's say, incapacitated enough by lasers.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I kind of can't blame Jay if Bose has that kind of recovery because I think he did well, but like, how much harder do you want to make it for Jay? But there he gets it though.
Yeah. It was a bit of a flub from Bose though. Looked like he was trying to do a shield drop back air.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Very interesting though that Jay actually likes to go to Yoshi's because he must be seeing something that we don't. And I mean, it's been working, so definitely kudos to him.
Yeah. I do think it is that, like, I think the way Bose was using space was really effective. Like, he was finding those really good distances to be away. So I think just shrinking the stage does make a lot of sense. And we're kind of seeing it work. It's just like more close quarters games.
Ooh. Tilting the great stick upwards and then pressing A 3 times for a combo.
Oh. The good little dash downs he added in to avoid the up air. Oh, I'm surprised I missed. Yeah, Bose's recovery is super good.
Yeah. And despite that though, Jay is actually solid. A solid lead.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's the thing. Like, even though Bose's recoveries have been really good, he hasn't gotten like much percent at all off them. Did he get pushed off?
No, I think he shield dropped.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Ooh. Oh god, and there were so many shines on that one specific spot on Yoshi's.
That's crap.
Very good back here, yeah. Because that was a DI out. That's probably death end now. I think this is kind of where Jay probably starts to get nervous because out of these two characters, the one with the quick kills is Fox, but Jay does put an end to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was that a tournament winner in Tobacco? Or was it just like a full hop in Tobacco?
I think full hop aside,
Yeah.
but I don't remember.
Yeah. Which is actually a good call out. I do recall that being a like kind of a staple part of the matchup from Fox's end. Like, you want to do a lot of full hops versus Falco. So if that was Jay being like, I think this is where we boil down to a more simple like matchup, like, oh, he's just going to do this. If that's Jay recognizing that, be like, okay, now I'm going to start covering the safer options to confirm the win. It was a good job. It's good to get back on the board at least. Well played by Jay. Exciting stuff. What stage do you think they're going next?
Honestly, the way I see Bose, man's going straight back to the FD because I think this is where he kind of there it is. But
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes sense because the punish game has really been what I think Bose made
Agreed.
most use of as like
Yeah.
his, I'd say like the deciding factor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll be interested to see Jay's punish on FD as well, because it is one of those
Yeah.
stages where, like, you can have a good punish when it requires like lots of reads and lots of ways to be creative. I think like for some people, like definitely myself, that having that creativity involved kind of keeps me more focused. But when it's a more repetitive task, like just chain grabbing, where it's just like I react to this one thing, I can struggle to keep attention. So I wonder if this would be one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, the thing generally about FD is like Falco also has really strong combos. I mean, even my
Yes.
Falco has a punish game on FD against Box, but
Wow.
what a jump rate!
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe the reverse happens, where it's like you've actually made, if a big aspect of where Jay was lacking was the punish game, you may have just evened out the
Yeah.
punish game and taken away one of Bose's advantages.
What an up tilt though.
Oh, good,
Take chasing
good
with shine
continuation.
and then up smash.
Yeah. The weak hit seemed like it was a drop, the weak hit back air, but it was really good to pick it back up.
I actually think he did it on purpose because
Yeah.
the way he timed it so early, because if you hold in on that weak back air, I think that's actually just an up smash when you die.
Oh. If that's the case, then that was like incredibly good. That covered everything.
Very good drift out, doesn't get caught, get right on his double jump this time. There I maybe would have liked to run shine, but Jay does it for him, unfortunately.
Yeah. Didn't recognize the situation he was in. Or thought he had a jump. I'm not so sure.
I mean, both characters just so strong with the punish game. Sure, but I have to say, I think the neutral actually heavily favors Fox in this case.
Yes.
God, and grab is also just such a strong opener. And Bose making good use of it. Oh wow, what an oop tilt.
Yeah.
And yes.
That was so strong.
Yeah, and definitely an earned smile. I hope he's happy. Because Bose
Yeah.
will be moving on to loser's side, top 16. Whereas
Will be.
Jay, unfortunately, has reached his final destination. Always like to throw in that pun, even if it's bad. But yeah,
Well,
what am I gonna say?